So once they pulled that shit, the first time that I got, sealed was I was on Ann and Simmons, right next to that McDonald's over there where Bernie went to the Albertsons on the other side. And there's a Burger King there, and the scrolls had shifted. I was just in the thought of, okay, I'm going to send these texts now. Like I'm going to gear this towards like these women. And the first one that I was doing was like this Rainsford type thing. I was like, sending a message in my scrolls, like writing. And I was at like Chick-fil-A on Craig. And I was like, I'm going to explain the Rainsford kind of JWW to the native girl. And I was like writing this thing out. And then I saw the ambulance at those streets, and 9:44 was the clock. It was like 9:44, kind of a minute off 9:45. And that's what it read in this car on the clock, was 9:44 into 9:45. And I was at 1068 days into the deal. So that one was a little bit different, where it was like, okay, this is like, we're going to count it from where I'm at, like how many days into the deal I am. And it was like, it just showed me like, okay, this is the 9:44. So that one was a little bit different, the way that they did it, or that Levada did it. So that was on May 11th of 2022. Okay, right after H had died. Okay, he died Oscars 2022. So then I kept going, and then I got Serve Pro was the next one, and that was at that was at the AM. Okay, the AM of Lucifer. And that was a vision that I had in the pit, was like when I was in a dark place at FCDC, was like when he's falling down the pit, and like he sees all these like rooms that he's passing by, and then he goes to the very bottom. And I had constructed this whole thing in my mind of like how I read that passage in Isaiah. I was like, wow, this is like real crazy. Like he's even like he's at the bottom, like he doesn't have a room. Like he's just at the bottom, and they all have rooms. Like he's at the very bottom of it. So, and I believe that's 1966 Strong's. 1966 Strong's is the AM Lucifer. So so that was Serve Pro. So that was emphasis of the word that it is attached to. And that means like big circle backs. Like you can know the details of what your original scrolls were, and like you don't have to flip the pages, you just know it, and you can culminate what's way far in the future to what's in the past. So that was cool, the Serve Pro. So then and that was day of, and that was October. And that was around when Leon Payne died. Leon Payne died, and all that was going on. And that was the text to the A of AL8 and Jesus, the Islamic Messiah, and so that was Wonder Woman, is what the A who I got the text from. It was like, we tried to save your package or something. It was like a mailing type text, and it was that was Bridget. So you remember she had the door on the cabinet that me and Craig we sliced it off on accident, moving her into her room at CUI. So that's Bridget. So she was there that night, when it was the SUV and the agent and Reloaded, all that. So at Tapas. So then I kept going, and then I got into the branding, and so then I got made. Like I got made, and I did a step of it. So then I got Arab. So I got Arab Strongs, which is like 6,000 something Strongs. It's Arab Strongs, and that was the UPS flight that went down in Louisville. I did the exact what it is condensed. Strongs is that of that flight and everything, all the details of it is Arab. That's as condensed as you can get it without losing the details. So then I kept going, and I did more branding, and I got Jess Glynn Hold My Hand. I got Jess Glynn Hold My Hand. That was on the radio coming back from Mesquite, and that was on the 24th of January at night. And so the Jess Glynn, if you run the numbers on that, it's Decker. It's Decker Strongs, Dekar. And the other one of that is Outer. Okay. And then the other two are Weep and Weep. They're both weeps, weeping and weeping, just like the Denver International Airport mural with the gas mask and the sword and the gun. So, and then the Arab that's a high number, so it doesn't have a corresponding one. But it's Decker and Outer are the other one, which is that's Jess Glynn Hold My Hand. And I got that on the 24th of January. So now I just need C. That's all I need is C. The letter C. And then I'll have a complete ambulance. So right now I'm at Ambulane. I'm at Ambulane right now, and I just need the C to complete the ambulance.